5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Shut it off.
I started out, I was an MMA fan. I have been for years, and then the natural interest in that progresses into, you get interested in like boxing or other striking arts, and then of course grappling. And the opportunity just kind of came up. I didn't have a gym or anything where I was going to work out. We had just moved. I was looking for some activity, and this was perfect. Well, at first you don't know what to expect. If you've wrestled or done some other combat sports before, like judo, you have an idea of what to expect. With the conditioning part and working on technique and sparring. But coming in, I hadn't done anything in several years like this, so I was a little bit nervous. But Samuel, I looked him up. He had a really good resume, always positive, plenty of positive, reinforcement. You get critiqued and you get good feedback, but at the same time, if you're doing something well, you'll get recognized for doing something well.
So here, I'm here. I make a nice grip. Alright? So now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move forward. And I bring this leg. I pull. And I drive. Yeah, drive the knee down, the left, the front knee.
There's a lot of philosophy behind fighting. It's not all a bunch of tough guys. It's actually very creative. It's a lot about your mind and your body connection. That's why I'm in this. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to me is extremely creative because I can learn techniques. Like what I learned tonight, I can learn techniques, and then when I roll, when I spar on the mat, I can use those techniques. Like for instance, two people can be trained the exact same way, right? Learn the same techniques, but when they spar on the mat, what shakes out is two completely different things. That to me is art.
When I came to Samuel, I was already a purple belt, and at my level, I was interested in actually adding techniques to my repertoire, And somebody had told me about Samuel, so I started looking up and realizing, he was a 6-time world champion. And so if I'm going to train something, I'm going to train with the best. It's like being a basketball player and having LeBron James here in town and, not training with him. I just thought it would be silly not to. Well, you come into a place like this and there's no egos, nobody's competitive. We're all here to learn and get better. When he talks about jiu-jitsu lifestyle, it's just a laid-back, relaxed atmosphere. And these guys take this from the mat, and take it out into their personal lives, and they're just laid back, just genuinely good people.